It's literally 2:49 in the morning right now. So, sleep schedule all messed up, or not even messed up. It's just feeling like realignment. This is your first time seeing me. What's up? It's your girl Mo. Act like you know this is your show. So let's go. You found this video because you need to act like you know. Truthfully, I just was getting hit with I was just laying in bed scrolling on TikTok, like doom scrolling, whatever. I don't even care anymore. And I was just getting hit with so many different things. I'm just sitting here thinking about all of the people who think that their content isn't performing well, or they're not reaching the correct audience, or like I'm seeing low engagement numbers. And even that I'm going to touch on, because our entire perception of the world for humans has shifted because of social media in relation to the perception of numbers. And but we'll get into that if I remember. Hopefully I do. Make me remember, please. But I'm just seeing like low engagement. Even like I'm looking at this popcorn 70. Like your engagement numbers could be very low right now for anyone who's pursuing content. And I'm just feeling this energy of like defeat. It's like this energy of shame after being vulnerable, after doing something that you had to convince yourself to do, maybe. But again, you're not doing anything wrong. You're just early. Your awareness is early. Your perception is early. Your perspective is early. Like, you're early. You found this video because you're early. You're laying the foundational seeds that like, it's important for you to be in this era right now of showing up, sharing your perspective, and standing on it, because you are a prophet. I see like the priestess card in my head, but it goes deeper than that, bro. Like, it's literally just having the level of awareness to know that you are early. Your target audience, 222, when I looked up, your target audience is still awakening. Like, your target audience is rendering up. Your message is powerful. It's potent, yes. But baby, like, you got to understand how powerful you are. Okay? Your light is so powerful, it only attracts people who are in resonance with you. Yes, it's the internet. You have access to millions of people at the snap of a finger, but that's not... You need to be patient. Absolutely be patient and trust the unfolding of your process at this time. Like, be patient and trust the unfolding of your process at this time. You are not doing anything wrong. You don't need to switch up your content. You don't need to be different. You don't need to show up like anything else. You need to trust in the unfolding of what is. You need to trust in the shift that's taking place collectively right now. You need to trust in the shift. You need to trust that the collective awareness will align with you and your messages on their time, though. 333. On their time. What you do, how you show up, is a service for people who are ready to receive it. But social media has conditioned everyone to believe that 70 views is nothing. A couple hundred likes is nothing. 50 likes is nothing. 10 comments is nothing. Like, social media has brainwashed all of us into believing that, into not even believing, but into truly, what's the word? To not take into account, I can't think of the word, but it's like social media has completely allowed to disregard. Like, a lot of y'all completely disregard the active people that show up on your social media and show up and check in with you and are always showing up, because you're like, well, it's only 2 people. It's only 5 people. It's only 10 people. But it's like, that's mad people tuned in, tapped in, listening to you. Like, imagine you booking a seminar and it's 10 people packed out. You have 10 tickets available. 10 people get tickets and you got to show up and talk to them. The synchronicities. We got 222, 323, and 444. Trusting in the process. Trusting in the alignment. Like, a lot of y'all would be scared to even talk to 10 people in person. A lot of y'all don't even speak to people in person, but it's like when people interact with you online, you completely disregard their existence because it's like you feel like you should be somewhere other than where you're at. You should be getting more engagement. But it's like the people, your target audience is still rendering up, my love. Your target audience needs to become in alignment with you. With you. You're powerful and potent. Your energy is very strong at this time specifically. Like, your energy is really, really strong. And it's only because choose the power of choice. You could have just made a decision about something or someone. You could have put yourself first. Or you could have it something about choosing, decisions coming up. Power dynamics. Someone could have a funky relationship with their boss, or like a parent figure or guardian or something. I'm seeing like baby angels. Someone could have like a loved one who died young on the other side, who's watching them and protecting them. I heard they're playing with you. Even that in itself is kind of interesting, like they're playing with you, because when I hear things like that clear as day, it always is kind of like, okay, so this chaser card came out and the date card came out. Yep, and then this outdated way of thinking, replaying events over in your head. Just heard a battle, inward battle. Someone could be battling themselves right now over you specifically, but like they're allowing the energy of the past to kind of get in the way. Major pride blockages, avoiding. Whoa, yeah, y'all saw that too. Girl with the snake. Empath and narcissist, being charmed or used, enable your boundaries. Telling you, pride, not today, not dealing with hurt, avoiding a conversation, boundaries, again, double boundaries coming out. This choice, self-appreciation, focusing on self-worth. This person's self-worth is it's not at an all-time low, which is what I want to say, but I just feel like the tables have turned. You're triggering something in them to either show up differently, or like you're forcing them to show up differently. And that's what it is. Like, this chaser energy isn't even you anymore. It's not even you anymore. Whoever this is could genuinely just be coming back into your life, to like reset something in you. To reset, a complete reset, a complete reshift. Too much energy. A complete reset. This separation, unsure of the future. But what's this person's energy though? Yeah. This passion card came out. You're not crazy for feeling how you feel. You're not crazy for there's something coming through about like in relation to men specifically, for women or more feminine presenting people, something about wanting to live more in your femininity when it comes to dealing with men as a whole, not wanting to live from ego, wanting to live from your femininity in relation to men. You could have lived from your ego, which is like wanting to be in control, jealousy, envy, just not being grounded within your sense of self. But now it's like you've done the work. You appreciate yourself a little bit more. You have a little bit more grounding, a little bit more awareness in relation to the roles that you've played in your own suffering when it comes to relationships, and you're ready to kind of just receive. I heard reciprocity, but it's really not even reciprocity. Like, I feel like you're just now kind of ready to receive something refreshing, like something new. Ready to receive something new from a different frequency. I feel like all of the connections in your past, you have attracted them from your shadow. Your shadow called them in to reflect these old ways of thinking, this outdated way of thinking, because you have power, dude. Like, you're a powerful being. You came here to learn lessons. You didn't come here to not break cycles. You came here to learn the lessons and break the cycles and move forward. But there is this sense of like refreshment or like refinement. You want new energy. You're just ready for new energy. Yeah. Relationship evolving into the next phase. And that's the relationship with yourself. With yourself. You no longer in this position to like, you're no longer in the position to self-loathe anymore. You're no longer in this position to like be a victim. You're no longer a victim. I'm feeling like vindicated. This retribution era I was talking about earlier in the year, like I feel like you're now beginning to step into your retribution era, which is why like I'm seeing tables turning in my head. People who you used to trip over could be coming back, tripping off you, asking you what's up, 11:11 on the clock. But I don't feel like it's because you're meant to be with them or like you're meant to, like I feel like it's just all to close out a cycle. It's all about closing out a cycle. It's all about completion. It's really all about you realizing that you're the prize. You've always been the pedestal. Your perception on a specific connection could change. Yeah. Because you used to, this self-absorbed narcissist, this is double narcissist energy, double boundaries energy, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Like that's literally what you used to attract and experience. It was all for like purpose. Like you had to, you literally had to. Because I feel like whatever type of love, whatever type of, even with like the soulmate card at the bottom of the deck, whatever type of stability and, receiving what you need with the boat card. Progression, moving on, closure issues. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's, even with this completion energy at the bottom of the deck with the wedding ring, it's really like you're going to begin to receive exactly what you need in order to move on, whether it's through a conversation, whether it's through a text message. Like it's to be moving on, letting go and loving you for real. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. As I said, that there's a lot of alignment in this message right now in general, even with the lessons learned, letting go and loving you. Like, once again, you're not wrong. You're just very early. And with this clock card, you're not wrong. You're early. Give it time. Give it time. Even with this love call at the bottom of the deck, I'm telling you, someone expressing love, thinking about you. Ooh, this coffee cup card. Meeting and conversing. Take it how it resonates, leave what doesn't. Being strategic. Options, taking a risk or a chance. I feel like this is truly the reflection of their energy, of whoever it is that you're dealing with, because I just pick up on 2. It's just 2. I'm even seeing the number 2 in my head. So there's definitely you and someone else, you and another person. But I don't really feel like you're as obsessive or even at the top of the deck, it was sticking up. You're not as obsessive with this addiction card, like obsession, possession, controlling. This person in the past for you could have been a block, could have been like a major energetic constraint over your femininity. You definitely were living way too much in your masculine with this person, planning stuff. Like, it's really awkward and uncomfortable to even kind of think about it, because it brings up all the ways that I used to overcompensate in relationships with men. Like, I used to project my potential a lot onto men, and I'm kind of like off that now. Like, men are so underwhelming. So it's like, I feel like this person is just in contemplation right now. In contemplation. You guys could be in like minimal contact or like some contact, but I just feel like you're triggering them. You're triggering a lot of people right now. You're triggering. Like, you're triggering. You're a mirror, 1444 on the clock. Like, I can't make it up. You're triggering. You're triggering right now. It's introspection. Like, you're forcing people around you, especially this person, like, you're forcing people to go within. You're responding differently. You're reacting differently. And that's why I'm saying, like, I feel like it's past connections. For the past couple of messages, it's been like, people are going to be coming back in, old people, new people, in different fonts, to give you an opportunity to respond differently, to respond from the healed version of yourself. To really show people, like, nah, I don't just speak of change, I am that. Like, I speak of the transformation that I am. And it's just like, I am. That energy of, I am. Yes, I am. I'm here. I am. You're the phoenix rising right now. You really are. You are the phoenix rising. And there's nothing that anyone can really do about that. Lightning card. Sudden change. Woo! And that abundance card fell out right on top. Even with that, like, every single month of this year, truthfully, financially drained me. Drained me. Rent, always, it was like, oh my God. But that was my mindset in relation to it, because I was always thinking that I was losing something by paying my rent every single month. I was losing, but in fact, I was gaining. I was gaining peace. I was gaining a sense of security and protection. I was gaining a home. I was gaining a roof over my head. And it's like, this month was no different from every single month in the beginning of the year in relation to that. But for some reason, it didn't feel as heavy. Like, I thought differently about it. I felt differently about it. And that's how I know the abundance that I've been manifesting is already in my reality, because I'm already experiencing a different, I'm responding differently to the ways in which abundance is showing up in my life. Abundance has always been here, but my attention has been on the lack. And that's literally the epiphany that you could be having too, is like, the abundance has always been here. It's always been here. The abundance has always been here. You're abundant as soon as you wake up and open your eyes. You can see out of both your eyes. That's abundance. You can hear everything around you. That's abundance. As soon as you wake up and check that phone, that's abundance. That's abundance. A lot of you guys are way more abundant than you allow yourselves to believe. And that's why your reality, that's what your reality has been forcing you to get real with, is how abundant you've actually been. That's and that's why I feel like the universe is bringing people back right now. It's circling people back to show you that separation was always an illusion. Separation was always an illusion, baby. They've always been here. They've always been here, but you've been perceiving this connection through the lens of lack, like you lost something. You've never lost anything a day in your life. Anything that's left your life was never in alignment. It wasn't in alignment with you anymore. That's why it left. With the sunglasses card, perception. Your perception is changing. Your perception has changed on a lot this year. Specifically in relation to money as well. Like, womb work could be significant. Before you get on your period, like, literally put your hand, your right or left hand, your left hand probably, because that's associated with femininity, over your womb, and literally command it, tell it to release all of your money limiting beliefs throughout this cycle. Release my limiting beliefs, release anything that is holding me back, release any karmic loops in relation to money, allow me to heal my money wounds through my cycle this month, and see how that works out for you. See how that works out for you. Tapping more into your femininity is something that you are really dedicated about. You could be just like finding more like women on your For You page that are talking about feminine practices that go in depth on how to like siphon energy from men, or like how to protect your own energy. That's another download I got when I was laying down, talking about how there needs to be some sort of balance in your life when it comes to your spiritual practices, especially in relation to believing in only light magic but condemning dark magic. Like, you can't have light magic without dark magic. You know, like you have to find some sort of neutrality when it comes to your spiritual practices, and understand that without discernment and without intuition, yes, your dreams, yes, your vision, yes, your light, yes, your destiny can be taken from you. Anything that's meant for you will not lose you, and it will not lose you because you are spiritually discerned. You have the discernment and the intuition to recognize when someone is trying to take it from you, when someone is trying to get and slither their way onto your path, into your destiny. Someone really needed to hear that for real, because I feel like you've been really moving like loosely. The word loose just came up. You've been moving a little loose, getting a little cocky. Getting a little cocky, acting like ain't nobody can take nothing what's mine, no one can take what's mine, while also not practicing spiritual discernment, while also not, it's like you think people can't take what's yours, but you also keeping snakes in your corner. You're keeping snakes in your circle who are actively looking at you. Remember how we talked about stabilizers? There are stabilizers like Diddy who can spot someone about to rise and then come in and stabilize that and take it. But then there are also stabilizers who can recognize the rise and come in and stabilize it and expand the vision. And I truthfully do feel like you've been surrounding yourself with people who are stabilizers, but are planning and plotting. Take how it resonates, leave what doesn't. It doesn't necessarily feel good. Gratitude can solve. This card came out. And this stop card again came up for the second time. Runner. And even what I just said is something that you could be running from. Running from the idea that if you don't get on your path, if you don't, what is it? It's like, it's resistance. It's something about like resistance. You not wanting to do something, or you not wanting to speak up or say something, or you not wanting to lose something. You not wanting to lose something. You have spiritual gifts, confirmation. 444, confirmation came out again in the sudden change of events energy again. Take a nap. I'm telling y'all need to rest. Can't make it up. Like, you're being divinely supported behind the scenes. Rest. I feel like your energy could just be a little loose. Your aura could just be a little loose right now. It could be a little porous right now because you aren't taking the proper, you're not listening to your body. You're not honoring your intuition. You're not honoring the fact that it's like when you feel like you're tired, you want to keep forcing yourself to go, keep forcing yourself to work. Keep forcing yourself. It's like you don't want to lose something. It's something that you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose it. I see a treasure chest in my head. X marks the spot. Someone could be building gingerbread houses right now, or decorating a Christmas tree, putting up lights. Someone could have just bought a Christmas tree today. Union is near. I wish y'all could have just like experienced what I just experienced, like what I just heard in relation to the cards that just came out. Because I'm asking them, like, what is it that they don't want to lose? And it has something to do with, it was like childhood. You don't want to lose like your essence, your light that you once had, some type of spark. And then Hollywood came up again. And then it's like, I was like, okay, but like in relation to what? And then the yes card came up. The remove your energy and call your power back. They know what they've been doing card came out. And then the irrational fears, past life trauma came out. And so the way I'm looking at it is like, you may be someone who's holding back from showing the world more of you, holding back from being more expressive, holding back, like you're just holding back something because of some type of fear of losing either yourself, losing a part of yourself, losing your goodness, hurt, infected. Someone has a fear of dying for speaking the truth. Fear of dying for speaking the truth. And even this is an irrational fear because it comes from a past life tie. In your past life, truthfully, you probably could have been a witch. You probably could have been a social activist or even a celebrity who spoke truth and was taken out because of it. I just heard warlock and witch. Tessa. Michael Anthony. That name just popped up. Ooh. What's that book called today? Hold on, I just want a little bit more clairvoyance. Yeah. It could be someone who gets really, really strong visions, even if like they're not visions that are in alignment with your spiritual path or your highest path. Like you're someone who's very visual, very, very visual. But I feel like recently you could have been having very graphic visions or very like gory visions. I'm seeing someone in a car. Someone just could have gotten into a car accident, or like I'm seeing someone like in a car, but like they're jumping, like you're antsy. You're antsy at the wheel. It's like you're over. What's the word? Paranoia. It's like you're just looking around. You're anxious, overly anxious, and it's like, for what though? For what? Your dreams could be really, really strong right now. You could be waking up from dreams and literally sweating or crying or just feeling your dreams in your heart, like waking up and feeling intense pain or intense emotions in your heart. And this is literally things that are, it's all these feelings, these emotions. Try not to label them and remain neutral about them. But I really do feel like it just has to do with the ending of this specific year. This year that we're perceiving to be ending, it has to do with that 9-year ending. Anything that needs to be wrapped up and closed out, even if it has to do with facing and battling and looking at yourself in the mirror and conquering your biggest fears, it has to be purged out of you. It has to come out. You have to feel. And the only way to really to heal is to feel. You have to feel. So these intense emotions, they're coming through you because they want to come out. They're coming through you because they want to come out. They no longer want to be stuck and trapped inside of you. They want to be felt through you, so allow them to come out. For real. Inner child healing. What did I say? For real. Like, for real. Something about your childhood. You have to battle it. You have to conquer it. And they've been telling you this too. They've been telling you this. And you already know. You already know. You already know. Follow through it yourself. You already know. And in relation to this connection that I was picking up on, mixed signals is the answer. God is not confusing. Be for real. Be for real. 213 confirmation. Trust your path. Final cards for confirmation. Perfect. Talk to God and stop pulling cards. You know exactly what you need to do. For real. Yeah. This was definitely a interesting read. Interesting. Final card for confirmation from this deck. Yep. Answer the call. And what is your soul calling you to do? You seeing that? The yes. And I just told you. You know exactly what you need to do. In every single situation that came up, whatever resonated for you, you know exactly what you need to do. Just say yes. It needs to. It's coming up because it wants to come out. Don't forget that. And that's the title of this. It's coming out. It's coming up because it wants to come out. It's coming up because it wants to come out. Let it come out. Answer the call. And act like you know. This is your show. It's your girl Mo. So let's go. If you're up right now watching this, take your ass to bed. Because I'm going to try my best to go to bed. But for some reason, it's like I'm up. I just can't fall asleep. And I guess it is what it is. But like, I'd love to just go to bed right now. But nonetheless, I love you. Hope this found you well. I'll catch y'all in the next video.